Man, y'all know who it is. It's y'all favorite player partner sitting behind that camera, and y'all know who the OG is over there. That's old Pop. And y'all know we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna let Pop give us some wisdom on this little video we gonna play right here.
And then on business.
And we doing it.
Together now. Standing on business. It's always
on business. We doing it all year, 2024. Y'all know it. Please like, share, comment, and
Women
subscribe.
want men to be masculine providers but refuse to be submissive receivers. You can't be submissive to a broke dusty though. It's easy to be submissive to a man that's paying all your bills, giving you money, buying you nice things, and giving you a nice.
This is a very short clip, fellas, but it says so many things that I feel like is wrong when it comes to men and women and dating, right? So, Pop, I'm gonna shoot you my very first question. She said, it's hard to be submissive to a broke dusty, but you supposed to be a man no matter what she do and what she got and what scenario. I'm always asking myself, how do women think that's a fair exchange? So, because I'm expected to be this, and this as a man, but you don't expect to be this, and this as no woman. Right? Okay, so you can't be submissive to a dude who ain't got his money right? But a man's supposed to look at broke women and think the same? Because Kobe met his wife in the mall. Was he supposed to think about that the same way?
I'm not going to necessarily say we're going to think about it the same way, but here's what I am going to say throughout this whole entire episode. That is what, fellas, I'm going to tell you right now.
Yes, sir.
Your standards is too low.
Thank you.
Your standards is too low. Stop settling for average and below average.
Facts.
And when I say that, as we go along, we're gonna keep going. But as we go along, I'm not necessarily, when I say that, we're not necessarily talking about looks when I actually say that.
No, we are not.
We're not. That's not what we're talking about.
And now we talking about.
So, fellas, stop settling for average.
We're gonna elaborate on that a little later.
Home to live in, a nice car to drive, making sure you don't have to go work for nobody. It's easy to say, yes, honey, what would you like? Yes, honey, that's nice. You want something to drink? Because, I'm not doing anything. I'm not tired. I ain't got to work. I look cute in these new shoes. I want to walk around. Because I'm going to ask you for some more money in a second after you get this drink. I'm just saying. You trust his financial decision making. So you're not always asking him, did you pay the bills? Or what you doing? Or how you spending your money? Or where's all your paycheck? You ain't got to ask him that because he's responsible. So it's easy to submit to someone that has money. But when you broke, we got to double check you. We got to make sure you didn't spend your money on Jordans or, taking your homeboy out. We got to make sure you pay the bills on time because you always high on weed. Of course, women submit to men with money. And it's not a submission like you own me or you're the boss of me. It's like, I'm going to let you lead and be masculine so I can keep getting this money. I don't have to be the masculine one in the relationship anymore.
Okay, now I wanted to pause right there to say one thing. Fellas, I want y'all to watch these chameleons out here in this game.
Yes.
Now, y'all noticing what she just said? She said, I'm going to let you feel like the leader so I can keep getting this money. And if you notice, everything she said was about your money.
That's it, about your paper.
Right?
About your paper.
So when Pop said don't settle, I'm going to just give y'all the game behind this camera, right? And Pop going to verify. I ain't never dated the way other men dated.
No.
If she ain't got no money, she don't get no money, she ain't got no car, she can't kick it with me.
The facts.
I don't want a woman who can't do nothing for me. You want to go to nice restaurants, I'm going to go to one too. It's going to come out your pocket or you ain't going to go with me. And it's not the fact that I need you to come out your pocket, but I need to be with somebody that can come out their pocket.
That's right. Because that's what you expect of me.
Thank
Keep
you.
going.
I don't want to be with somebody that think they can go to $300-$400 restaurants and your boy ain't going to go get none.
So if you want me to take you to a $300-$400 restaurant,
make sure you can do the
then
same.
You should be able to take me to a $300-$400 restaurant. Keep going.
Because here's what I told Daddy. This always been this fast change game for me. Now this is where I'm gonna get in my bag and I'm gonna talk to y'all. She think she got some good hoo-ha I think this peen pretty good too. So for me, that cancel each other out. You think you pretty good in that department? I think I am too.
Come on. That's it. You
So
laying
what
down
else
now.
can you do for me? The so-called take me back to the Martin show, and you gonna be Shanae, my fault. You gonna be what's her name, Jamie Foxx off of Living Color. I'm gonna rock your world. Oh, is that all you got? So like I said, the same things that these women require of you, men, you need to start requiring them. Don't you lay down there with no more of these lazy, broke-ass women. She ain't got no paper. You tell her ass to skedaddle too.
Because guess what? Because when you talk about your hoo-ha and all that, let's just be real. Guess what I can do?
Come on now.
I can actually go buy that.
I can pay for that.
And I can actually get everything that I want when I pay for it. And then guess what happens? Then when I get done paying for it, she gets up, she leaves, and then I'm done with her until the next time. So once more and again, fellas, I'm going to say it again. Stop settling for average and below average. Stop settling for women that have all these requirements for you. You need to have requirements and standards for them.
Facts.
Stop just looking at what you may think that's a pretty face and someone's hoo-ha that you might want to get. And what you need to start doing is you need to start having standards. Now, I'm not saying as a man that you want her money, because guess what? We don't. As men, as real men, no, we don't. But here's what is real. For the standards, if these are the requirements that you have for me, then these are the requirements that I have for you. Period. So when you talk about, and as the young lady was talking about a minute ago with some of the things she said, she was really talking about Pookie Ray Ray. She wasn't talking about no man.
That's a fact.
Yes, with the things she said. And then guess what? The only thing I heard her say a minute ago was something about my paper. That was it. She ain't said nothing about nothing else. So you gonna tell me that the only reason and the only way that you gonna basically be the type of woman that God said you should be is the only way you're gonna be that kind of woman?
Only way.
It's as if my paper is straight.
That's exactly what
Then
they
guess
said.
what? I don't want you because, and fellas, y'all leave them alone, kick
Yes,
them to
sir.
the curb, because guess what? They are not genuine. And you do not want somebody that's not genuine. So once again, stop settling for average
Not only that,
and below average.
Not only that, fellas, I'm gonna tell you something else I was thinking when Pop was just talking, right? Since they got these demands, and I understand my money gotta be a demand, that's fine. And you not being a woe, gonna be a demand.
Come on.
Your body count being low, gonna be a
Gonna
demand.
be a demand. Come on.
When I ask you to do something, I need you to do it.
Come on.
And that's gonna be a demand.
Come on.
When I need you to dress a certain way and act a certain way
That's
and
a
talk
demand.
a certain way,
That's
it's
right.
gonna be a demand.
That's right. That's exactly
See,
what it is.
It's all good, right? And so if it's gotta be about my money, I'm fine with that, fellas. Cool. Look, we're gonna accept that, right? If it's got to be, you got to be the man, burglar, break in, right? We all know you got to be willing to die. Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. Okay,
That's
okay,
what
cool.
men do. That's
cool.
what men do.
But ma'am, for those same requirements, we got one of our own.
You can't walk up out here looking like no 304.
No.
You can't be no woe.
No,
You can't be no city
And don't
girl.
be nobody baby mama. Don't come in here with all these baby daddies and you
Come
got
on.
2 and 3 kids by that
No.
dude. We don't
No.
want that for my money.
No.
I don't want to provide for his children. And that's not no knock against the babies, because Lord knows it ain't their fault. But I'm just saying, if you gonna come out here as men, I need every dude to start understanding. When you out here, you taking care of your paper, you stand up on your grind, fellas, like this is me. Papa tell you, my requirement. I was never gonna have kids with a girl that already had kids. It was never gonna happen. Never. Like I always told Daddy, I want to do it with somebody that ain't never done it, like I had never done it. Yes, I will say my wife's age, her body count, all that shit is why I married her. Not even finna cap.
And fellas, as he say
Just
that,
telling you.
as he say that, that's part of what we're talking about. Stop settling for average, because all of those things should actually matter. And if they can't come and they can't meet those requirements, just like they want you to meet requirements, then guess what? Kick them to the curb. Here's what you do. Find you somebody that does meet those requirements, because guess what? Even if you got to go to South Beach, there are some women that will meet those requirements
There's some over here
with no problem. That's what I say. Even if you got to go to South Beach,
Yeah.
not saying that there's not any in America.
Yeah, because we got some.
Because
it's
there
just
are
hard
some.
to find. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. My disappointment with the whole young people today is this. All average women done forgot they average.
Actually, hold on. I got.
I'm being real. Average women nowadays, they don't forgot they average.
I got to disagree with you.
You disagree? They don't forgot they
I'm
average?
about to disagree with
Okay, what is it? Talk to me.
you. They below average.
Okay. See, you went a little deeper than I was ready for you to go.
Yeah,
I was ready to laugh. Okay,
no,
but you went
no,
deeper.
no,
I know where you going.
You know where I'm going?
I do.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. So see,
Below average compared to the woman.
Right.
Okay, I know where you going.
So we talking about average from one aspect. We talking about average in looks. It's what we talking about. Number one. But
Yes.
see, most of the modern women nowadays, y'all can't hold a candle to my mama,
That's fact.
to my aunties.
To my mama neither.
Y'all, you can't, because guess what? Those women, even though physically they might not have looked like a dime, they were a dime. And most of y'all nowadays, you are below average. So fellas, when we say this, we're not talking about looks. We're talking about the overall picture. Stop selling for average.
Yeah, no more of that. No more of that, fellas. And what we mean by average is in what these women bring. Y'all stop
That's right.
selling for, oh, she give me some.
No. Because guess what,
Okay.
fellas, you can go buy that if you want to.
Hey, and then,
So now what she bringing to the table?
hey, and then what we say from one of our lines in our movie that you don't pay a woman, you pay her to leave. You heard me? You don't pay a woman to you pay her to leave.
You pay her to leave.
Okay, look here. It's this simple. If all she can do is bust it open, fellas, then you know exactly what category she belong in.
The fun girl category.
That's it. Don't you put her in wife. Don't you put her in future.
Don't you put her in
baby
girlfriend.
mama.
She ain't none of that.
None of that. Look,
Stop
hey,
settling.
like Drake said, if all she want to do is show me a good time, oh yeah, then let her show you a good time.
And that's it.
And that's it. But ma'am, yo hot pockets and yo hoes and whatever little tricks you think you done learned off the internet, fellas, don't settle for them. Ma'am, what else can you do? All right. So after you twirl and jump off the ceiling fan, then what?
Now what?
Jesus Christ. Then what?
That's right. Now what?
After you stand up on a handstand or whatever trick you got, then what?
That's right.
Can you represent me the right way?
Out in public.
I can't have you out here looking no any kind of way, talking no any kind of way, embarrassing me. My name hold weight.
So you sitting around now and here it is, you looking like a 2.
Instead of
But you want the respect of a 10.
Come on now. And you ain't carrying yourself like no 10.
You carry yourself like a 2.
But like you said, but you want the respect. Where they do that at? Where that math at? Because that math ain't math. You know, I've been doing math for a while. Last time I checked, 3 plus 3 is 6. And that ain't what I just got.
What you did was...
You see what I'm saying? You can't act this way and then want 10. Come on now.
You got 3
Wait a
plus 3,
minute.
you got 2. That's what you got. You didn't get 6.
Say it again. We didn't get 6.
You didn't get 6, you got 2.
Oh, so they doing a different kind of math than the one
That's
I'm
right.
doing. Oh, okay.
Your math makes sense, theirs don't.
They on that delusional calculator.
Thank you very much.
Fellas, I don't know. I think she got maybe 10 more seconds. Let's see what else mess she got to say.
I could finally be a woman.
What? A bullshit?
Boom.
Hey, look at my man.
Bullshit?
My man keep it real.
Bullshit.
Hey, y'all know we like my boy. Man, and we get ready to end the episode, fellas. I'm going to say this right here, and I'm going to leave it in closing. For everything that they ask you for, young men, make sure you show up with your list of demands as well. I don't care what part of that relationship it is. You got to bring some. You tell her sorry ass to bring some with her too, other than her hot pockets.
That's right.
Other than her hoes, you tell her we want some other than them insides. We want some more than the cheeks. All right, y'all can twerk, you can clap. All right, we know. What else can you do?
Once again, I can pay for that.
You heard what he said. Once again, I can pay for that.
I can pay for that.
And in the words of my boy from Fro Brothers, you don't pay a woe to ucky.
You pay her to leave.
So if that's all you got, then I might as well just go pay for it and leave you, your headache, and your problems at the damn door.
And then get what I'm gonna do. Then here's what I'm gonna do. So fellas, in closing, here's what I'm gonna say to y'all. Do this for yourself. If she doesn't meet your standards,
Okay, let her go.
then go and find you someone that does.
Telling you.
Stop trying to make her be something that she's not.
Give her ass them walking paper.
And that she chooses not to be. Stop trying to make her. Find you someone. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with this because I'm gonna tell you what the Bible says. I'm gonna leave you with this. Here's what's real. The Bible says, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Now here's what you gotta understand. You know what that means? That means that when you find her, she's already a wife. You do not have to turn her into it. When you find her, she's already a wife.
He stood on business.
She's already a wife when you find her.
He stood on business.
You don't try to take a woman and make her into a wife. It's either she is or she isn't.
isn't.
So if you want a wife, then guess what? These standards and stuff that you're talking about, you watch to see. Don't she come to the table with them?
Hey, and since he went to the Bible, I'm going to take y'all to Genesis.
Uh-oh.
It says in Genesis, man should never chase women. Chasing women have destroyed kings.
It doesn't. Look. Oh, now see you. Look, hey, y'all.
Hey,
that's another episode we're going to bring y'all.
We're going to bring it to you.
What he just said right there. We're going to bring that to y'all.
We're going to bring y'all one. Chasing women done destroyed men. It done broke kings. Never spend your energy chasing women.
Destroyed
Chase
nations.
your purpose. We gonna stand on business, man. It's me and Pop, man. Y'all know where we at, man. We over here on this couch, man. We just tell it like it is on TikTok, man. Y'all come check us out.